I like body positivity. I do not like fat acceptance. Body positivity for me is being okay with your body as it is. And if you want to, however, you want to improve that body, usually by, losing some weight as well as eating healthier so that you can have a body that moves. That's where my body positivity is. But fat acceptance seems like you're fat, you can do nothing about it, and anybody who says you can is a hater. And there was a woman who actually sued Lyft or Uber or something like that and got the driver fired because the car could not take her weight. It could not bear her weight. I am disgusted that Lyft, I believe it was Lyft, had fired this driver because I would like to see the people who made that call take that passenger in their car and see if they would be able to do that. It is objectively, clearly, very easily seen that his car would not have been able to hold a person of her size. It is so much easier to say I'm fat, there's nothing I can do about it, and society has to accept me, than maybe I need to make some changes if I don't like the body that I'm in. I am okay with, if you're a bigger person and you got curves in the right places and and you can carry it well, that's fine. That's awesome. I love body positivity, but I don't like the toxic portion of it that says that uh you just because you are okay with a bigger body, that society has to cater to you because as in that situation with Lyft, with the Lyft driver, people are going to have to buy two seats. I had the payment plan for one seat. I try to buy two. But again, that is a consequence of our bigness. That is what has to happen. I'm working on getting down, leaning down because I don't want to carry this anymore. I'm carrying whatever I ate, I'm carrying around with me. But the fat acceptance portion of the body positivity thought or school of thought or whatever it is really toxic because if somebody is saying, you know what, okay, I'm going on a healthy eating journey and I'm going to lose weight. It seems like losing weight is the one thing, the unpardonable sin in many of those spaces, especially the private ones. I kind of wonder if anybody has been in those spaces and like to see some of the toxicity around weight loss or talking about being in a smaller body. I again, it's okay to love yourself in a bigger body, but let's not get to the denial portion of it where you're denying medical issues, because I feel that's been a really big part of the cognitive dissonance. It is not right because you will have to confront that sooner or later if you don't deal with it, it will deal with you. So that's all I've got to say at this point. I hope that the intent has gotten across. For some people, I can't word it neutrally enough for them to not take it in a crazy way. But yes, love your body, but also treat it well. Don't put more on it than it should be able to handle. And if sometimes we get there, I understand, but like I really don't like when people like see somebody who's like inspirational or like a before and after, or even this one here with a woman with three kids. What's your excuse? And I'm like, okay, she's a busy mom with three kids. What excuse do I have that's better than that? And then people like try to like get her blocked and reported and all of that because they're not stronger than their excuses. And it happened like 12 years ago or something, but it still rings in my mind because that's what they did. Like they mass reported her because they were in their fifis. Like in such an, I don't know. The truth will set you free, but first you're going to be pissed off by it. See you soon.